The next equation we are going to solve is a multiplication equation. We have a fraction and we have a fraction in our answer. So we start by making our equal track. We circle our variable that we want to get alone. We know that when we have a number next to a variable, that means multiplication. So we actually have to divide this. We have to use the inverse operation of multiplication. Now, if you remember way back when we learned about how we divide fractions, I'm just giving you an example. We learned that we had to keep, change, flip. So we would keep it as 3/4, we would change to multiplication, and we would flip it to the reciprocal, which is 3/2. Then we would go ahead and multiply straight across. So what we're going to do here is we're going to divide. So in order to divide, we're going to use the same concept of keep, change, flip, because we're going to actually be multiplying. We're going to multiply this side by 8/3, the reciprocal of this number. Okay, so if you look, that is what we're doing. We're doing this backwards, okay, to make sure that it is division. So when we multiply by the reciprocal, 8/3, this will cancel out and we are left with n. Now remember, we have to do the same thing to the other side of the equation. So we're going to, in order to divide, we have to multiply. It's a little confusing. So we're going to do the same thing we did over here, times the reciprocal, which is 8/3. Okay? So just remember, in order to divide, you have to multiply the reciprocal. When we multiply, we are going to multiply straight across. So what's 3 times 8? That is 24. And what is 4 times 3? That is 12. So n equals 24/12. And if you look at this fraction, this is actually an improper fraction. So to change this, we can actually divide it. 24 divided by 12 is going to equal 2 wholes. So if you write 24/12, that's correct, and the equivalent would be 2 wholes. So n equals 24/12, or 2 is our answer.